Here are your two hands. During the war, they worked very hard. And now they're tired. And they're tired of this, too. Shortages still. To put an end to them, we must produce the goods. Steady production now will buy our imports of food and raw materials and fill the shops again with the things we all want. Output will do it.
Okay, last seal is the 9 Emperor Gods of Asia. This most assuredly is the last seal and is so deeply connected to the other tales and cultures, religions of the world, it's almost amazing. It's obvious that the 9 Emperor Gods are the archangels tasked to watch over the earth. However, they are more than that. It seems that each of the 9 main gods, according to these legends, hold the tale of each of the 9 Adams that were the failed attempts at creating mankind. For each one holds a different version of the creation story. Matching these stories to the others will give me some sort of direction here, that much is sure. Over 200 gods of ancient China. Over 200 Nephilim were sent to Earth to watch over mankind. 1. Kuai Yin, goddess of mercy, she hears all prayers. 2. The Jade Emperor, king of all gods and ruler of all heavens, also called Huang Chen. 3. Huan Yung Mayan Yang, the Queen Mother of the West, wife of the Jade Emperor and goddess of life, bestower of children to couples, keeper of the peaches of immortality that blossom only once every 3,000 years. 4. Yen Wang, the god of the underworld, possesses a scroll of names of all those in the underworld and their deeds. Ages slowly, immune to all diseases, able to tap into the mystical energies related to the chi, can sense and perceive ghosts and astral spirits, reserved in using his power, and can alter the reality of the underworld. 5. Lo Wang, the Dragon Kings. There were 4 dragon kings who ruled over the oceans and bodies of water on the earth. The 4 dragons were tasked with controlling the forces surrounding the eastern continent of Europe. 6. No-Jad mother was pregnant for 3½ years before giving birth. Was given a weapon by a Taoist monk who taught and raised the child. The cosmic wheel, playing in the ocean with it one day, caused a massive tremor that shook the palace of the Dragon Kings. After defeating the Dragon King of the East, Sami, he beat up the Dragon King himself, like some ancient Goku. 7. Pen-U, long ago when there was no land, only water, as the cosmic balance came to settle, the respective force gave form to the first being Pen-U. For 18,000 years Pen-U slept. When he awoke he saw nothing. Distraught at his surrounding, Pen-U drew a magic axe and struck the magic ape that had the respective forces that brought him into being into 2 pieces and separated yin and yang. The 2 halves settled to create night and day, and the sky, worried the egg might close up. Pen-U placed himself between the 2 halves as the universe grew. Pen-U grew and did this for another 18,000 years. Then he died. As he died and rotted, his final breath became the clouds, his left eye became the sun, the right eye the moon, his blood became the rivers, and so on. He basically became the aspects of the universe piece by piece. 8. Yuhua, the goddess who created mankind. After Pengu's death, she gazed at the beauty around her but was saddened she was alone. She looked into the water at her reflection and had an idea. So she made a mud figure of herself and it came to life and began to sing and dance. She was so happy she made more and more of them. Soon afterward the world suffered a great flood and she repaired the skies with 5 gems. 9. The Monkey King. The last one is a fictional character but honestly which god wasn't? The Monkey King. Since the dawn of time there was a stone on top of a mountain that was gathering the power of the heavens, the stars and the earth until one day the rock burst open and bore forth a monkey. The monkey discovers despite his life in paradise one day he too will inevitably die, so he leaves paradise in search of immortality. He meets a Taoist who teaches him the power of 72 transformations that allow him to take any shape he wants. The monkey then goes on a rampage destroying the Eastern Dragon Temple demanding magical armor, defeats the heavenly warriors, goes into the underworld and fights the king of the underworld, getting his name erased from the Book of the Dead. Eventually the monkey was captured after many attempts by a 3-eyed being and a warrior named Lao Shan, who throws the monkey in a magical furnace that bestows the gift of magical sight but does not destroy him. In the end Buddha trapped the monkey under a mountain until he was sent on his journey to the west, where I take it he sailed until he reached the island near the Caribbean which holds the cursed palace of the Monkey King. These tales can obviously be tied to many other cultures, so I shall look further into the legend of the 9 emperor gods whom they hold a festival for once a year. I shall also look into the tale of Yuhua and the 5 gems that stopped the flood. Interestingly, her name is spelled very similar to Yahweh, Curiouser and Curiouser. I wonder where this rabbit hole goes? Other world cultural depictions of the 9 through history. Lords of the 9. Aztec legends. Norse legend 9 gods survive Ragnarok. Buddhist legend Emperor Ashoka consults the 9 unknown men said to possess knowledge of creation. Ancient Etruscans believed there were 9 gods who could be persuaded to influence the fate of mankind. Greek legends Zeus held a court of 9 gods to oversee the world if the mortals
sunlit world of what he believes to be reality. But there is, unseen by most, an underworld, a place that is just as real, but not as brightly lit. A dark side.